Welcome to another episode of Celebrity Mysticism. This is a requested reading. I am Naya Moon. I am a dream interpreter, reader, intuitive reader, a medium, a psychic, and so much more. Before I start, this is all alleged. Alright, so right now I feel like Melly is going through a lot of different emotions, okay? He has faced a lot of betrayal that made him think about, I feel, the decisions that he has made up until now thus far, and I feel like he could have snitched. He could have did so much in this case, but I just feel like he's looking at the past and focus so much on the past that it's like he's there but he's not present. But I do feel like he's trying to balance himself back out, keep that fighting spirit. Okay, I also feel like he's getting himself back to how he used to be before getting locked up, like the mindset that he's in, where when he was free, I feel like shit, even sometimes he may visualize himself being free, and then from these cards it's just whew, I feel like he has a really big chance of getting out. His faith is coming back. He realized and he wants to learn, and I also feel become a new man. Like when he gets out, I feel like he's going to be a new person, and he's going to handle things a bit differently when it comes to life, because I see public recognition. I see the decision making and the things that he's trying to fix while he's in jail. I feel like he's very guarded and he's also very protected. I don't know who's specifically spiritual in his life. Okay, this could be a spiritual advisor, or this could be his mother, or someone that's like a mother to him, that's very protective over him. Okay, I do also feel like, things are going to start coming to light about a lot of people that he's worked with that I feel like either is stealing from him or is not properly taking care of his business while he is incarcerated. So specifically, someone wanted to know what's the deal with Track. I feel like Track is a snake, the manager. Like, I feel like he's been working against Melly this whole entire time. Like, in the public eye, it may look like he's helping him, but based upon what I see here, he's doing everything in his power to make sure that Melly stays locked up and behind bars. Like, he wants to see him suffer. He's talking and having conversations with other people about Melly behind his back. He wants to see him down bad. Okay, like he is basically big upping himself while belittling Melly, like behind his back type of thing. Like he wants to feel like he is that nigga, and that Melly needed him. But truth be told, I want y'all to do y'all research if y'all think otherwise. Go and look up a lot of Track artists that he manages, okay? He is like the bubonic fucking plague. Like, nobody knows where the fuck he came from. Nobody knows where he from. Nobody knows how he got in the fucking music industry or nothing. Every single artist that's been around him, they either dead, in jail, or luckily, I want to say the most they in is in some fucked up ass contracts. Point blank, period. He does not give a fuck about Melly. He does not give a fuck about helping Melly's mom, his brother, none of that. That shit is a fucking facade. Like, it's not real. He's not a real person. He's not a genuine person. He is a fucking snake. That motherfucker is a thief, and he is a snake. He is doing everything in his power, I feel like, to ensure and make sure Melly ass don't go nowhere. He doesn't want him out. And if and when he does, okay, get out, I don't feel like their relationship is not gonna be the same anymore. Like, Melly's gonna see exactly who he is, and I feel like it may be some drama or some problems going on behind the scenes. Okay, this is gonna try to be like either swept on the rug, or like this is gonna be a thing where like they're gonna try to keep this real fucking quiet once he figures out exactly what the fuck he's been doing, the shit that he's been saying. He's gonna look at him like he's not a man anymore. Like he gonna look at him like, boy, you feminine as hell. Like, you really up out here gossiping, throwing dirt on my name, talking shit about me, not handling my business while I'm locked up, trying to turn people against me, make people in the industry not fuck with me, tell people I'm bad for business. Like, it's gonna be some shit, okay? This shit is crazy. Okay, so I asked, what's his current energy, and he just feel like things are taking so fucking long. Like, he's standing his ground and he's making decisions, okay, especially when it comes to this lawsuit that he's gonna try to hit, them with, for keeping him in there so long without contact with his family, which they are doing, and which is very illegal, by the way. Very fucking illegal that they're doing to him. So he's taking this as like, I'm not gonna be defeated by this, and I feel like this is making him go deep inside of himself and realizing that it's some shit that gotta change, and it's some people that he gotta leave behind, unfortunately, in order for all of this shit to basically, I won't even say go away, but for things to be going in a smoother like way for him. I also feel like, he's just frustrated because he knows that things are going to not be the same for him. Like, but I do feel like, he's gonna come out of this energy and he's going to feel like a brand new person. Like, he's gonna feel like he's being seen. He's gonna feel like he's being heard. And when it comes to this lawsuit, he's not just doing it for himself. He's doing this for other men that's in the system that's going through the same thing, that isn't, fortunate enough to have the resources and things of that nature that he has. So it's not just for himself. This is to bring awareness to, I feel, the justice system and the shit that they do to these men, especially black men, when they feel like their families and shit don't give a fuck about them, or just because they think that nobody is watching, they can't see them, that shit is not being recorded, or people are not listening, or people can't really, I feel, see the true nature of what the message they're trying to send. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. So I asked, like, what's life gonna be like when he finally comes home? And from what I'm saying, it's gonna be like very tough at first because he has to get acclimated back to what's going on, what he missed, grievances from people that he lost that was his friends in the industry and outside of the industry, family, things of that nature, chaos, business chaos. But I do feel like he's gonna come out of this level-headed. He's gonna be very, very overwhelmed at first. I do see him, getting out and trying to get mental health help, because they do say that he has MPD, like multiple person, what is that? Multiple personality disorder. So I see him trying to get some type of help for that. I personally think that is a fucking demon. Okay, that is a demon. Like, that is a demon that's like a walk-in. Like, when he is not himself, he's really, like, I feel, still conscious of what that is, but he will let that motherfucker do something to somebody if he feel like, they getting over it on him, if they disrespecting him. So he's gonna have to learn how to work with that energy and properly, I feel, channel it so it doesn't be so fucking violent or feel the need to take things to certain extremities. Okay, I do feel like he's going to be very protective of himself, and he's going to be focusing on picking up a lot of pieces, because he is going to be very disappointed with some of the things that he find out. Like, I know him and his ex, like, broke up or whatever. I don't think that he's stuck on her or no shit like that, but I do feel like he's gonna feel some type of way when he finds out, the type of shit that she's been doing, because I don't feel like she was being faithful while he still is incarcerated. Like, he's just gonna be finding out who is for him and who's not for him, and how to move on from those people and release himself from these burdens of things that's not his fucking issue and not his problem. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people with their hands out or coming to him, when in reality that's not going to be the right time to do so, because he himself is going to be needing to be present for him. I just feel, a whole bunch of renewal. Okay, it's like his team and things of that nature is putting something together to show him, like, listen, from now on, this is how you're gonna move. This is things that you need to watch out for. These are people you need to stay the fuck away from. And I feel like, we're gonna get some good ass music. Okay, we're gonna get some real good music, and his interviews and things of that nature, which I feel he's gonna do, they're gonna be very eye-opening, and I feel like he's going to be very expressive. He's not gonna hold back, anything, that has happened. Aside a couple of things, I feel like he's just gonna keep super private, but other than that, he's gonna be like an open book. Like, it's like him getting a second chance at life. And so I feel like he's gonna be very excited, but it's gonna be a lot of different emotions that he's gonna have to sort through. Just seeing what he saw while he was incarcerated, and then him coming out and being, I feel, free, just a complete, I feel, 360 on his life. And I feel like, for the first couple months, he may be a little quiet, like, he might not talk as much, or we might not see him out in public, okay, for just a little bit. It's not gonna be forever, just temporary, to get everything he needs as far as his ducks in the fucking row. I'm here starting with the damn record label, the label that he's going to, he may go independent. Okay, he might try to buy himself out of that deal. He may go independent. I feel like him and that label gonna have some fucking issues if he goes on a whim and does fulfill his album contract shit and then actually pursue going independent, it's gonna cause a lot of problems and drama for him. I also feel like he gonna fire a lot of fucking people. He may have like a new team. And I keep seeing and hearing about this fucking lady. Like, whoever is protecting him, whether it be like an ancestor, again, I'm getting a mother figure, like his mother, if she's spiritually inclined, or if he has an actual fucking woo lady, I'm hearing like she's doing her best to make sure he's okay. Like, he can't see everything for what it is now, but shit, he is later for shit show. He's gonna see. And I also feel like I don't feel nothing, I want to say, health wise wrong with him, like physically, but I do see him like going on maybe like a fitness journey, or him opening up. He might write like a book or some shit, or something creative that we never knew that he could like do. I see him doing this shit. He's gonna come out with something really big, and his supporters is gonna love it. But that concludes the read. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Until we meet again, until we see each other again. Peace.